And I tell you, it's been such a difficult year, and to get some perspective, we actually spoke to a student from your alma mater, Jason. Yeah. I've covered all sides of this issue for decades in Baltimore, but this week we're looking at the so-called collateral damage associated with this uptick of youth violence, talking with people who you might not think are impacted. Tonight we start with a student who attends Baltimore City College High School, and we asked her to share her thoughts in writing.
Dear Baltimore, my name is Lillian Green, and this is my message to you.
She is 16, an aspiring journalist with an open letter to Baltimore.
If you're a student, you fear walking through your building. And if you're a parent, you wonder if your child will be the next name on the evening news. Dad!
You would think I never played before ever.
On the outside, everything appears okay with students like Lillian Green. But just below the surface, there is a lot for us to understand.
Even the students who aren't directly affected by it at that school, like they might have not have known the kid who got hurt or the kid who did the hurting, but they still feel it and they see it and they hear it.
This is an extremely tragic situation, beyond tragic.
Another name and another story about the dangers of city schools.
Another young life in our city is lost over nothing, over nonsense, over stupidity.
The rising number of violence within city public schools has been unfathomable.
Enough is enough.
The cycle of violence within our schools is not because students are inherently violent or dangerous, but because of misguidance, carelessness, and the all too easy access to things like firearms.
Some days this school year, Lillian's life has been bookended between homework and news alerts. And she says there's not always the time to process what has happened and what she often learns about on social media.
You're expected to see it and just move on, and that's what we kind of have to do, and that's what we've gotten used to doing, like seeing things like that and moving on. We understand the gravity of it happening over and over again. It's kids that we could have seen in a football game before. It's kids who we could have seen at a lacrosse game or a soccer game, who we could have made eye contact with before, and now they're just gone.
Lillian talks with her family about what has happened at other schools this year, but she doesn't think there are enough conversations in the classroom and the community.
The kids our age have a lot of big emotions, and not everyone has a support system or people to help them deal with those emotions. If we could learn to see the signs of violence before it happens.
With so much at stake, Lillian wants to know if anybody is listening.
And most of all, show them that violence is not the solution, nor should it ever be.
An open letter from a Baltimore City student with a lot to say, and no doubt not the only student who asks to be heard.
And as we grow and change as a city, it will never be easy, but it will be crucial to never stop trying, to move forward, to make schools and streets safe, and allow our children to become our tomorrow.
She's 16. She's only 16, Lillian Green, but wise beyond her years, who feels it is time to draw the line as to what the community will tolerate and accept. Tomorrow, Baltimore City school officials grant us access to Patterson High School and the junior ROTC program that lost a cadet to gun violence, how they are doing and how their lieutenant colonel is helping them, along with new marching orders.